Of the news from France, the battle for the Cherbourg Peninsula is by far the most important. American troops, fighting dogged and successful battles for control of the port itself, were supported by ships of the Royal Navy. Heavy equipment continues to pour into the battle area. Gone are the days when Allied troops went into action without adequate weapons. The forces now fighting in Normandy are the best equipped in the world, and it's the right kind of equipment, the complete answer to anything Hitler can produce. But the spirit of the troops themselves has been one of the biggest factors in our early successes, and the spirit of victory, which, having carried us through the landings into the Cherbourg Peninsula, will carry us on to Berlin itself. Allied strategy in the attack on the peninsula was to drive from the beaches to the west coast and then to press up towards the port, squeezing the trapped German forces between our armies on land and the navies attacking the coast. As we know, the plan has worked magnificently. American troops, fighting many bitter battles in their initial drive to Barneville, pressed on through wrecked villages in hot pursuit of the German armies. Quineville, Mer Eglise, Sauveur, Barneville, all were captured in the first great drive which took us across to the west coast of France. From then on, the next big obstacle was the heavily fortified port of Cherbourg, main objective of the first big campaign of the Second Front. As for Hitler's army, thousands of leaflets dropped by the Allied air forces have shown them the way out. Many of them have been taking it. Defeated men of the master race, only too glad to be out of the fighting. 4 years ago, they were to have invaded England. Well, they'll soon be landing there. These men thought Germany would never be beaten. They believed Goebbels when he said the United Nations could never land and remain on the soil of France. These men have learned their lesson.